Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to learn about adjectives. But before that, let me ask you a simple question. What are adjectives?
Adjectives are words that describe nouns or pronouns. Now, what are nouns? Nouns is a name of person, place, animal, or thing. Now, like if I say Ram is dancing, here Ram is a noun. What are pronouns? Pronouns are the words used in place of noun. If I say Ram is dancing, Ram is singing, instead of repeating Ram again and again, I will use the word he. So that is a pronoun. Now, when some words describe or the words describe noun or pronouns, they are called adjectives. I have an activity for you all. You need to describe these words in just a single word. You need to say something about these words in just one word. That is water, dress, day, hair, fruit. Now, if I need to describe water in just single word, what will I say? Clear, dress, red, day, warm, hair, black, fruit, sweet. Answer to the activity: water, clear, dress, red, day, warm, hair, black, fruit, sweet. Now, it's not just that these words only can be used as adjectives. You can describe the water as dirty. You can describe the dress as beautiful, day as sunny day, hair maybe brown hair, fruit juicy. So you can use many adjectives. Now, adjectives can be used to describe, they can be color, opinion, size, age, shape, origin, material, distance, temperature, time. Color can be red, brown, green. Opinion can be good, pretty, wrong. Size can be big, small, long, short. Age can be old, young. Shape can be round, triangle, rectangular, square, oval. Origin can be German, Malaysian. Material can be metal, glass. Distance, long, short. Temperature, cold, warm, hot, cool. Time, late, early. There are many more adjectives. Now, if I say the sentence like, she is wearing a shiny blue tracksuit. So here shiny is the adjective, whereas blue tracksuit is the noun. If I change the sentence a little bit and say she is wearing a blue tracksuit, again in this sentence blue becomes your adjective and tracksuit is the noun. Here she is the pronoun. Adjectives also ask the questions like what kind, which one, how many, how much. Like if I say the sentence, today is a warm day with hundreds of birds chirping in the clear blue sky. I'm repeating the sentence. Today is a warm day with hundreds of birds chirping in the clear blue sky. Here, warm day is what kind of a day? With hundreds of birds chirping. How many birds? Clear blue sky, that is clear. What kind of sky? Now comes the types of adjectives. There we had read about adjectives. Adjectives are the words that describe noun or pronoun. Now it's turn for the types of adjectives. There are 7 types of adjectives. First one is qualitative or descriptive adjective. Descriptive adjective. Second is quantitative. Third, demonstrative. Fourth, possessive. Fifth, interrogative adjective. Sixth, distributive adjective. 7th, compound adjective. Now we come to the first one. The first one is qualitative or descriptive adjective. What are descriptive adjectives? The adjectives that describe the quality of a person or thing. For example, its size, general description, that is physical, age, shape, color, material, origin, and purpose are called qualitative or descriptive adjectives. Example, tall, excellent, slim, young, square, plastic. The tall girl is my classmate. Here, tall is the descriptive adjective. The students achieved excellent results. Excellent is descriptive adjective. Now we move on to the second adjective, that is quantitative. When I talk about quantitative adjectives, they indicate numbers or amount of things like some, much, little, enough, all, no, any, whole, several. Example, she found many pens under the table. Now here many is quantitative adjective. There is no milk in the jug. No is quantitative adjective. There are 37 students in the class. In this class, 37 is quantitative adjective. Next comes your demonstrative adjective. When I talk about demonstrative adjectives, they are used to indicate or point out nouns or pronouns. The four demonstrative adjectives are this, that, these, and those. Example, she wants those shoes. That pencil belongs to the teacher. These essays need to be graded. You should sing this song tonight. We move on to the next adjective, that is possessive adjective, where in this adjective you show possession. That is, it belongs to whom? My, your, his, her, their, its. These are possessive adjectives. This is her hat. Here, her is possessive adjective. Their parents came to my house yesterday. Their and my are acting as possessive adjectives. Now it's turn for interrogative adjectives. When I talk about interrogative adjectives, they are used to ask questions about nouns. The four interrogative adjectives are where, what, which, and whose. Example, where are my shoes? You are asking a question. You are inquiring about your shoes. What movie do you want to see? Which hot sauce is your favorite? Whose car is this? They are asking questions about nouns. Next is your distributive adjective. When I talk about distributive adjective, it shows that the person or things are counted collectively. Here you are counting things, counting the persons or things. Normally used with singular nouns. It refers to members of a group as individual. Each, every, either, and neither. Each participant was asked to complete a survey. Now here it could have been every participant was asked to complete a survey. Why it is each only? I'll tell you the difference. Either of these movies would be interesting to me. Now we move on to the difference between each and every. When I talk about each and every, each, we use each when we are referring to individual members of a group at one at a time. We are talking to individual members of the group one at a time. Then only we use each. When I talk about every, we use every to talk about collectively things more than individually. It means each, it or all. Examples of each individual item has a number. I gave each of the boys an apple. That means everyone in that group was getting the apple, got the apple, sorry. Each man is the architect of his own fate. You should allocate the same amount of time to each question. Every every man has his own habit. A golden key opens every door. Every failure one meets with adds to one's experience. Every family has a skeleton in the cupboard. This is the difference between each and every. Now it's turn for the comparison of adjectives. When I talk about comparison of adjectives, there are three forms of comparison. First is your positive degree, second comparative, and third superlative degree. When I talk about positive degree, it is the form of adjective in which we describe a single person or thing, in which we are describing a single person or thing. This is positive degree. Whereas when I talk about comparative degree, it is the form of adjective in which we compare two persons or things. That is, in comparative degree is a higher degree than the positive one. It is the higher degree than positive one. The word than is used after the comparative form of adjective. Now comes the turn of superlative degree. When I talk about superlative degree, it is the form of adjective in which we compare more than two persons or things. This is the highest degree of comparison. There is no other degree than superlative degree. The word the is used before the adjective in this degree. Now, if I say positive degree, clean, the comparison is made, and the second degree, that is the comparative degree, it becomes cleaner, and superlative degree, it becomes cleanest. Dirty, dirtier, dirtiest, clever, cleverer, cleverest, and many more. We move on to irregular adjectives. When I talk about irregular adjectives, the ones I was talking before were the regular ones, and these are irregular adjectives. They are not the same. If I change them to comparative or superlative, they change. Like in the regular degree, we said sweet, sweeter, sweetest. But in irregular ones, we say good, better, best, bad, worse, worst. Now, this is an important note that everyone should note down. One should not use too many adjectives in a sentence, like the fierce, ugly, old, brown, tiger. This is wrong. This is not the way of writing a sentence. This is wrong. You are utilizing all the adjectives in one sentence, but not making a proper sentence out of it. So this is wrong. You should not use too many adjectives in a sentence. The perfect way to make a sentence is one should follow this order. What is the order? Size. We should just see the size first, then the texture, then the color, and then the type. So the rule to be followed is size, texture, color, type. STCT. Now, I wrote the sentence as the yellow, big, beach, shiny ball. Am I following the rule here? No, I am not actually following the rule here. I was supposed to follow the rule as size, texture, color, type. That is STCT. Now, if I start writing the sentence, The big size, shiny yellow wheat ball. ST, size, texture. Texture, then color and type. Size, texture, color and type. Size, texture, color and type. This is the right way, the perfect way of writing a sentence. Now here are few questions for you all. We'll be doing this exercise. Identify the adjectives. First one, try using this paintbrush in art class. What is the adjective here? I think this. Second, many people came to visit the fair. Here the adjective is many. I went into the duty-free shop, but I did not buy anything. Duty-free. He doesn't seem intelligent, but he is intelligent. Now let's check the answers. This, many, duty-free, intelligent. Now there is an assignment for you all. Are you a dog lover? Say something about these dogs. Compare the two dogs. Use adjectives in describing each. Which is which? This is a question for you. Describe each dog and compare one from another. Which of it do you want to be as your pet and why? Now it's time for points to remember. First one, possessive pronouns can be also used as adjectives. Example, that is his book. The, and an are called articles. Articles are always adjectives. They modify nouns and pronouns. Example, the two dark cats were walking on the fence. The, adjective because it modifies the noun cats and is an article. Two, adjective because it modifies the noun cats and answers the question how many. Dark, adjective because it modifies the noun cats and answers the question what kind. This was points to remember. Thank you.